It seems like every day there's some new headline about AI taking over the world, right?
It really does feel that way sometimes.
Well, today we're diving into how this tech is changing the game, and not just with self-driving cars or those,
Uh-huh.
creepy personalized ads. We're talking about how AI is impacting governments and, by extension, all of us.
Governments.
Yep, governments. So we've got your article here, The Role of Artificial Intelligence in Public Entities and Citizens.
Oh, right.
This deep dive is all about unpacking what that really means, both the exciting possibilities and the things we need to watch out for.
Sounds good.
What really struck me reading through this is that we're not just talking about making things a bit faster or more efficient. This could actually change how we interact with government as citizens, like fundamentally.
Yeah, it's about shifting that relationship. I mean, think about it. Dealing with government bureaucracy can be, well,
A nightmare.
exactly. AI has the potential to completely change that. Imagine a world where getting information or accessing a service is actually smooth and easy.
No more waiting on hold for hours.
Exactly.
The article mentions AI-powered chatbots. And I gotta say, I was skeptical at first, like, are we really just gonna be talking to robots?
I can see why you'd think that, but think of them less like, those clunky customer service bots we're all used to, and more like personal assistants.
Personal assistants.
Yeah, they're available 24/7 to guide you through processes, answer your questions, even give you personalized information based on your needs.
Okay, that actually sounds kind of cool.
It really could be a game changer.
Another thing that jumped out at me was the whole data analysis aspect. I mean, governments collect a ton of data.
Oh, mountains of it.
It's like how we use data in our own lives, like finding the quickest route on Google Maps or tracking our spending, but on a massive scale.
Precisely.
So how does AI fit into all that?
AI can process that data at speeds we can't even imagine, uncovering patterns and insights that humans might miss. It's like having a superpowered detective on the case.
The detective.
Yeah, for example, think about traffic management. AI can analyze real-time traffic data, identify congestion points, and adjust traffic signals to optimize flow.
Oh, so like those smart traffic lights that seem to know when to change.
Exactly.
So AI could make our commutes less of a headache.
Exactly.
The article also talked about how AI can be used to anticipate future needs, which sounds a little bit like fortune telling to me.
I get what you mean, but it's not about crystal balls. It's about using historical data and algorithms to identify trends and make predictions.
Predictions about what?
Well, anything. Let's say a city is experiencing rapid population growth. AI can analyze demographic data, housing trends, and infrastructure capacity to predict future needs for things like schools, hospitals, even parks.
So instead of just reacting to problems after they happen, we could actually get ahead of them.
Exactly, and that leads to more effective planning and better use of resources.
This is starting to sound pretty impressive. And I have to ask, what about the risks? I mean, AI is powerful, but it's not perfect, right?
You're absolutely right. There are definitely risks and challenges we need to address. One big one is data bias.
Data bias.
Yeah. AI systems learn from the data we feed them. So if that data reflects existing biases in society, those biases can be amplified in the AI's decisions.
Oh, so like garbage in, garbage out.
Basically, for example, if an AI system is trained on historical crime data that reflects racial biases in policing, it might perpetuate those biases in its predictions.
That's disturbing.
It's a serious concern. That's why it's crucial to ensure the data used to train AI systems is accurate, representative, and free from bias. And even then, we need constant monitoring and auditing to catch and correct any unintended consequences.
So it's not just about the tech itself, but how we use it.
Exactly. Transparency is also key. Citizens need to understand how AI is being used to make decisions that affect their lives.
So no more black boxes.
No more black boxes. We need clear explanations, accountability, and avenues for public input.
Makes sense. Another thing that worries a lot of people is the whole jobs question. Will robots be replacing government workers left and right?
It's a valid concern, and yes, some jobs might be automated, but AI can also create new opportunities.
New opportunities? Like what?
As AI takes on routine tasks, government workers can focus on more complex, human-centered roles. Think about social workers using AI to identify families in need of support, or city planners using AI to model the impact of different development scenarios.
So it's not about robots taking over. It's more about humans and AI working together.
Exactly. AI can augment human capabilities, freeing us from mundane tasks and allowing us to focus on what we do best: problem solving, innovating, and serving our communities.
That's actually a really hopeful way to look at it. This has been a fascinating deep dive, to say the least. We've seen how AI could revolutionize government services, making them more efficient, personalized, and even proactive. But it's clear we need to be careful and thoughtful about how we implement this technology.
I agree.
We need to address data bias, ensure transparency, and think about the impact on jobs. But ultimately, this is about more than just technology. It's about the kind of society we want to build, one where AI serves the public good and empowers us all.
Absolutely. It's a challenge, but it's also an incredible opportunity.
So much to think about. Thanks for joining us today.